friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Courtney, and today we are going to flip through my 2024 setup of my personal ring planner. So pretty much I have determined that in order to be effective, I cannot plan in a bound book. I like using bound books, but not for planning. So this is, this represents the part of my brain that is analytical. I am not very analytical, which is why I need a place where I can activate that side of myself, because I really need to be in order to achieve all of the things that I really want to accomplish this year. So last year I moved back into personal rings. I'm also using my A5 rings, but that's more for like my writing and content. This is where everything gets kind of figured out. I did discover last year that I really love the Franklin Covey compact size inserts, so that is what I am using for the most part in this planner. Everything that I have is a printable. Yeah, so we'll just kind of get started. I have just some kind of cute stuff in my pockets. This I got at Joann's. This I made myself. This is very, very old from Michael's. Just a picture of my son, my youngest son, from a few years ago. I have a few stickers in the secretarial pocket that I am using for my trackers. Some notes pages that I cut down from, I think these were cut down from A5, and then just like a thank you note in case I need it. So glow is my word of the year. Let me get you a little bit closer. Okay, glow is my word of the year for 2024. I just made these in Canva. I think I have them in all of my planners just because I want to keep this and what it represents to me this year sort of in my brain at all times. This is just a family picture. I actually had this printed on vellum. It was personal size, which are just a smidge more narrow than Franklin Covey, so I just cut it down and taped it on here. These clear dividers I got from Amazon. These I think were my A5 size, and I just cut them down to Franklin Covey compact size. This I made in Canva. I am a Virgo. This is just a little photo pocket. Actually, I think this was like a B6 dashboard that I cut down, possibly. That's just my dad and I on my wedding day. My dad passed away in June, or I'm sorry, in May. Another family picture. This is a task reminders trigger list from Plan with B. This comes in handy when I'm doing my weekly review. I laminated it and just punched it in here. More pictures of my husband and I with our son. Death Before Decaf. I made this also in Canva. This is just scrapbook paper that I cut down and did like a little collage. These Inbox It inserts are a freebie from Plan with B. Most of the time if I have a thought, I will just jot it on a sticky note and put it here so I know where it is, and then migrate it to where it needs to be. More sticky notes on the back. This was a very old piece of vellum. I did this little collage. This was actually a file folder. I think I got these at Walmart, either Walmart or Target, I'm not sure, and cut them down. Did this little collage that I love. And all of my little, what are these called? Dividers, dashboards, whatever you want to call them, I made myself in Canva. So this is my notes section. I was thinking of having some custom inserts made, so kind of drew them out and stuck them in here, and just like random notes. I moved them to the front of my planner because I wasn't referencing them enough. So yeah, I think they were, and that's one of the parts that I love about rings, is that you can reevaluate your system daily if need be and adjust it so that it really works for you. And this idea I got from watching a planner video, and I did not write down the channel name, but I will put it up on the screen. So what I did was I had this notebook. It might even be like B5 size. I don't know. It was really big. And I just cut the pages down and punched it in here. And then even though my numbers are a little bit wonky, I put tabs for every month of the year. And then this is sort of a landing page for that month. I have said before that I rely heavily on my monthly calendars, but there are sometimes things that I need to do in a month that I can't really like schedule, or they're still kind of up in the air, so I don't necessarily want to write them on my monthly yet. So this is sort of a landing page for the month where I can put things that I need to do. Like this is the one for February. My son's birthday is at the end of March. His spring break is also at the end of March. So I kind of need to remind myself at the beginning of February that I need to start pulling some ideas together for his birthday. I need to talk to my husband about what we're going to do for his spring break, so that I can get those things planned and get things down on the calendar. So I just have 12 of those for every month of the year. And now it goes into my monthlies. This I made on Canva. This was a freebie from Hey Planner Girl. Just printed them on vellum and layered them. This is cover sheet. That's what they're called. This vellum I made in Canva. I got this idea from Crystal Plans, and it just makes me laugh every time I see it. Another freebie from Hey Planner Girl. And then these are the month on 2-page freebies from Peanuts Planner Co. I have used them, I don't know, every year that I've been in rings, probably from 2019, because I will pop in and out of rings. They really work for me. I am doing color coding this year, so pink is my color, blue is my son's color, green is either like a family event or something that involves me and my husband. Gray is vacation. So yeah, and usually I put things in as soon, things like appointments and whatnot, I will go ahead and put them in as soon as I schedule them. Agenda is my weekly and my daily section. This is a freebie, I think from Hey Planner Girl, that I laminated and popped in here. It just has like insert size for resizing and then planner sizes if I'm like making something in Canva for a specific size. This was scrapbook paper that I cut down. That's a photo of my husband and I. I think we were out for his birthday one year. This was something that I made in Canva and printed on acetate. I think my word of the year for 2022 might have been progress. And it's always a good reminder that, you know, progress is good. So I am doing my my weekly and my daily pages by month, and I'm really enjoying that. So I have the first 3 months of the year in here. So I'm using this weekly from Crafective Paper. I really like these inserts. I can't say enough about them. I feel like it gives me enough space to get just like an overview of the week, set up some specific tasks that I need to do, and then it gives me space for any kind of notes that I want to take. So that was the first week. This is the current week. I just laminated or ran a laminating pouch through my laminator and made a divider. I like this because I can see through to the other side, and it's also a place for me to put anything that kind of pops up during the week that I need to do. I needed to call one of my girlfriends on Tuesday. So yeah, that's what these look like. I need one more in here. And then it goes right into my daily pages. These are also from Crafective Paper. Really like this. Even though I don't work outside the home, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I keep my grandson 4 days a week for my daughter while she works. But I really like having this timeline here to keep me accountable and make me really think about how much time I have in the days or a certain period of time to get things done. So these are how my dailies look. Sometimes I rely on them heavily, sometimes I do not. This is sort of where we are. And then I discovered that, and you'll see these like in my home section, I have these weekly cleaning schedules from the Planner Room shop. And I once again found myself not flipping back to that section. And it's not that I don't know what I need to clean daily or throughout the week. I just like, well, first of all, I'm a kid who loved a gold star on a chart. And so being able to check tasks off of a list is my jam, but having it in my face and saying like, hey, make sure you do these things this week, is something that I really need. So I just slit the inserts and I fill it out before the week starts, and then I just move it from day to day. These are the things that this next section is my tracker section. Pictures of my boys on more of those file folders that I cut down, more sticky notes. So this is the section that I am in every day as well. So I have a yearly tracker for my fasting blood sugar. I'm pre-diabetic. My doctor wants to track my morning numbers as of now. And I'm kind of hoping that I can bring my A1C down, but we'll see. This is my cycle tracker. And then I wanted to do like a yearly overview exercise log. I'm really focusing on fitness, not just because I am trying to lose well, it's not like a significant, I mean, I guess it depends on where you are. For me, it's a significant amount of weight. So I'm trying to lose about 20 pounds this year, 25 pounds. But in addition to that, I just really want to feel good, like in my body again. I haven't felt that way in a really long time. I want to feel fit and strong and healthy. And so I just think at the end of, December 31st, 2024, looking back and seeing like all of the progress that I've made in terms of exercise will be very satisfying. These are my monthly trackers. These are from the Planner Room shop. This is kind of my routine stuff that I do every day. I adapted this from Crystal Plans. So it is just a mood tracker. I have 1 through 6. I have my little key over here telling me what each number means, and I go in and fill that out every day. I have enough for the year in here. Then I am using these 30-day. I think she has some of them labeled as no spends, and then some of them are blank. These are from SM Plans. For January, I am tracking my Peloton rides. I want to try to do 25 rides in January, so I think this is when I'll hit 25. And then I'm just using some stickers that I had left over to mark those off. I am also doing a no soda challenge. I was doing really well until this weekend, and I had not a full soda, but I did have sips of my husband's on Friday, and then last night I had a Dr. Pepper. And then I am doing an ab challenge. Not necessarily doing ab work every day, but I do want to like increase doing that and kind of making my core stronger. I have a lot of back issues, and I feel like when you have a strong core, you have less back problems. And then this is kind of my weight loss tracker. I'm using this for the whole year, so. And then I have an extra one in here. And then this is my mental health tracker. I'm doing these on a monthly basis. So this is January's. These are a freebie from Peanuts Planner Co. So I track anxiety, depression, fatigue, and sleep, because these are the main things that affect my mental health, or how I'm able to manage my mental health. And I have found that they are often connected. So 5 is high, 1 is none, and then from 4 to 8+ hours of sleep. And then I think I have enough up until June maybe in here. And then I have this month on 2 pages that I am using as a symptoms log. For me, I just can make connections better if I'm seeing the view like this versus just like a running list of symptoms, because I can like look back at things and see if I can make any like correlations. Like I had a headache on January the 8th. I don't typically get headaches, so I can look back and see like, oh yeah, on January the 8th you know, the night before the 7th, I didn't get much sleep, or I was very anxious or whatever. So I have these in here. I think these are from the Planner Room shop. I'm not sure. And then I do just have some lined pages in here in case I want to make some notes about that. And then the last thing in my tracker section is my, oh, and then I just have like these from the Planner Room shop. Like if I get prescribed something that's like short term that I need to track, like in December I had this really weird allergic reaction and we couldn't really figure out why, and my doctor prescribed prednisone for me that I needed to take for, I think it was like 10 days or something. So since it's not like in my routine to take it, I could write it down on this tracker, make sure that I am taking it all the way through. This is that same Hey Planner Girl vellum. And then the last thing in this section is gratitude. These are just family photos, my son, my husband, and I at my daughter's graduation. It's my grandson, my dad, and my youngest son. This is acetate that I printed myself. And then I am just using this gratitude log from Peanuts Planner Co. I've used these for a couple of years now in a couple of different sizes, and I really like them. So that's my tracker section, which is like the bulk of my planner. And then this is my home section. I'm not really in this every day. Like I said, these are my weekly cleaning trackers. I set them up really 2 weeks at a time because they're like a front and back insert, and then I just pop them in my daily pages. I am using that same month on 2-page to try monthly meal planning. I'm trying to come up with a system that works. Meal planning is something that I don't enjoy doing, but it makes my life a lot easier when I do it. So I'm giving it a try in 2024. It's also helping like with our budget because we tend to have some food waste that I would like to cut down on, and it just, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable when we waste food, honestly. Let me take a sip of my coffee. So what I will do is sit down at the beginning of the month, plan out a menu, and then I mean, obviously for meal planning, I have to sort of assign them days just to make sure that we have enough food. I don't necessarily fix these things on this day, but I am going, which this is different for me. I am going through and kind of marking down what I actually make. So, like, it is the 14th, and I ended up not making any of this week. We actually didn't even go to the grocery store this week because I had enough planned for the first week, and then additionally we had some stuff like in our freezer that I was able to make to like supplement things. So like I made this lasagna on Sunday. We had enough left over that's what we ended up eating on Monday. Tuesday, I think we ended up getting takeout instead of having tacos. Wednesday, we had, I had frozen some meatballs and we had some marinara sauce, so I just made spaghetti and meatballs. Once again, on Thursday, we ended up having enough that it was leftover for Thursday, and then Friday we had pizza, and then yesterday was like our family party, and then today we'll probably just eat leftovers from that, honestly. So it's been, I mean, it's the first month. I will make adjustments as I am setting up February, but I do think that this is working. I have gone through and just made note of what we do have in our freezer. We have a deep freezer in our basement that has stuff in it that, you know, we buy, I put in there, and then I promptly forget about it. So there's some things in there that I am going to use as like substitute for some of these things that I already have planned, and then we'll see how it goes for February. Then I just have some ideas for like theme nights. If I am menu planning and can't think of anything, these are just some easy meals that we like, things that we always need in our refrigerator or pantry. And I think that is it. Yeah. And then this is my family section. Just have a picture of my parents, a vinyl sticker, some transparent sticky notes. And really, this is just my son section. So I have a picture of him on some acetate. Our son and my husband. I think this was at his 3rd birthday. Can't remember. I have the school district calendar that I just printed out, punched in, and folded. And then I have some kid inserts from Plan with B, doctor's appointment log, a health log for him. That's just a picture of him. And then I have a prescription log. And then my last section is projects. And I just have like a list of holiday stuff we could do, some home projects I want to get to this year. And that's really it. I think back here I have my eyeglass prescription and just some lined paper, extra tabs if I need them. So that is really the walkthrough of like my brain and how I plan and how this works. Basically, this is like the core of my whole planning system. So I hope you enjoyed that overview. If you are still here, I appreciate you watching. If you would like to see more videos from me, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.